Hey everybody, it's Goody from Contrast Gamers and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now today we're going to talk about the huge update that Bungie has tossed at us. So obviously the first thing that I noticed that popped up on my screen was this diamond with a hammer in it. So it gives you all the details of what to expect for the Rise of Iron. You guys can check that out. Also, when you go to Earth, we have the Plague Lands now listed on the map as well as Fellwinter Peak. Now, I'm not sure if this is just a cool design in the bottom corner or if, that's actually where Fellwinter Peak is. I'm not sure if they'll toss it on the map in the Plague Lands. Obviously, it doesn't matter as long as we get to fucking go there. I've been waiting forever. Now, also that I've noticed the Plague Lands is kind of covered in a red mist underneath the map, and I'm assuming that's Siva, so it'd be pretty cool where it's almost like Assassin's Creed. Every time you liberate a zone, it kind of lifts off. I'm hoping for something like that. That'd be amazing. Alright, so as we're headed to the tower to go check out the exotic skins for some of the weapons, we're actually going to go through the list of specific exotics that they've either buffed or debuffed. So the first one on our list is of course the Fabian Strategy. That is the Titan exclusive exotic for those who don't know. Now it's going to do a little more damage, I believe. I think it's increased base range by plus 16% and stability by about plus 44%. So Titans. I'm going to be expecting to see this a lot because this thing's probably going to be a powerhouse now, and it's going to be a pain up my ass because my main is a Warlock. The next one we have on the list is, of course, the Thorn. So not much has really changed. The rate of fire is still there. It's still one of the best hand cannons in the game because of the perk Send It. The damage over time hasn't changed either, so you're still going to be poisoned for the exact amount same time. And I think the biggest change to it was the base range. It's reduced by a good quarter, 25%. That is a hell of a lot for the Thorn because that was my main weapon that I used in year 1 of Destiny. So that's kind of a bummer for me. But at least, they're bringing it back, so I won't complain. Universal Remote, thank God. I am like, I don't know, Trials of Osiris, seeing that thing all the time was a pain in the ass, and that's like a no-no. Don't get me wrong, those who use it, you guys are good at it. Like, you guys are assholes, but you guys are fantastic at using the Universal Remote. However, they are reducing the range bonus by 75% on that. So, honestly, as I said, I don't usually use it, but from what it sounds like, it might be garbage now. Dreg's Promise is the next on our list. That one has increased damage by 8%. So, that's actually fairly good. It already has tracking rounds. They continuously keep buffing it. I don't remember an update where they just lowered it because they're like, yeah, no, it's too overpowered. Plus, increased the magazine size by 3. That's an additional burst. The thing's gonna be a pain in the ass. I can definitely see that being a substitution in the special slot for a lot of people in the Crucible. We have Touch of Malice. Oh, of course, the Tom. One of my favorite PvE weapons for sure, no doubt. I'm not gonna lie, I have used it in Crucible. There was apparently a little glitch where people would actually, if you're a Titan, you're popping a Blessing of Light, and while you're shooting that thing, it actually wouldn't take that shield down because it's so consistent. Guess what? Your shield is going down. You're gonna eat shit now every time you're standing in it. Next one, Boolean Gemini. They added the perk High Caliber rounds to it, which is now gonna be an actual exotic perk to it. So I don't know if that's gonna get rid of the original two, like the Goliath and the other one that I can't remember. So they're putting High Caliber rounds for that one. They're also doing the same thing with No Time to Explain, which is adding Headseeker. Now, I can see No Time to Explain also being, equipped by a lot of Guardians because the thing's main perk is you regain ammo from headshots or head kills or head hit, whatever the fuck it is. And Headseeker is probably the most savage thing to ever put on it. That's absolutely down. Now, I'm actually going to leave a link in the description below, and that link is actually going to lead you to all the family weapon buffs and debuffs as well. So, they did a lot of work to sniper rifles, auto rifles, shotguns, and it will give you a full dotted list of, every change that they've done or things that people have been talking about that they wanted to change. So go check that out when you have the time. Now they have 9 new trophies in total, and we're going to go down through them in order. Now the first set of trophies we got here, and I'll put up the pictures too so you guys can check them out. They're actually pretty cool photos that they have for them. The first one is Mountain Climber, so complete the King of the Mountain mission. I'm assuming it's just something to do with regaining the mountain or maybe destroying enemies around the Felwinter Peak. The next one we have up is the Young Wolf, Complete the Rise of Iron quest. I'm guessing this one is just the 5 main story missions that we are given for the Rise of Iron, and we just have to complete all of it, so that's pretty basic. Student of History, activate all Iron Lord artifacts. Now, I'm not sure if these are ones that we bring to the statues that are in the hall, and we just plop it in the whatever the case that we're supposed to put it in. I'm assuming that's what it is. The next one we have is Sing the Iron Song, which they have listed on their website saying classified, but Bungie did mention in one of their streams previously that if you ring specific bells that are around the Felwinter Peak, you ring them in a specific order, it's going to unlock something or it's going to do something cool. And I'm assuming if we do all of them, or if there's only one specific way to do it and we do it, we get that trophy. Next one up is Supremacy. Complete the glory and the taking of it. Again, I think it has something to do with probably taking the peak back. I'm not sure if that's the full quest, but I guess we'll just have to wait until the update comes out. Eye for an Eye. Complete the Kovic Sin quest. This sounds more like a strike. If not, it might have something to do with Archon's Forge, which brings us to our next trophy, Forging Ahead. Complete an encounter in the Archon's Forge. Archon's Forge is literally like the Prison of Elders or the Court of Orcs. You are challenging the fallen Siva enemies. The next trophy we have is Spliced, which of course is complete the Wrath of the Machine raid on normal. Pretty basic. And finally, the last trophy that we're given is Splicer God, which is complete the Wrath of the Machine raid on heroic difficulty. Now, I'm going to go ahead here and we're going to look at all the weapons that have ornament attachments. I'm actually going to let the video play out as I go through each and every one so you can check which ones have it and which ones don't have the attachments to them. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you guys think about the update in general. Did they do anything that you liked? Any shaders that you like? Weapon skins. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on gaming, folks. See you next time.